material. Why does Malthael wish to destroy this city?
Because he feeds on death. Every time his reapers kill, he grows stronger. And with the primeval gone, Malthael believes this is the perfect time to end the eternal conflict.
Humanity has nothing to do with that war.
We are the offspring of angels and demons. But when Malthael looks upon us, he sees only demons.
Church! All the refugees are inside! Follow me! Akarat's bane! This is worse than I feared!
What could this be?
A death maiden! Stop her!
Never. Your soul is mine.
Any other archer would have fled as I charged, but this one stood its ground, staring down the arrow's shaft through lifeless, empty eye sockets. Even as I swung my blade to take off its head, the thing loosed another shot. How can we fight an enemy that has no fear, nor thought for its own self-preservation?
We must do everything in our power to slow the Nephilim down, so that the collection of souls is not interrupted. It is the key to Malthael's victory.
There must be an end to this bloodshed. Where is Malthael?
I know only that he is not in Westmarch. He could have taken the Black Soul Stone anywhere in creation.
Is there a way we can determine the purpose for which he took it?
There may be. A sliver broke off when Malthael took the Soul Stone. Perhaps by studying that sliver, I can learn his plans.
You must discover its secrets. Until then, I will go bring peace to this city. My power here is vast. What troubles you, my friend?
For too long have I lived with the knowledge that my order tortures its initiates and twists their minds. I need to know how high this evil reaches. If my whole order is corrupt, what does it mean to be a Templar? What am I?
You are a man of great honor. A man who followed a path you believed was pure and true.
But it wasn't, was it? The guilty will answer for their transgressions. I swear it.
Malthael, my brother. He was wisdom, leader of our council, first among angels. And now, he has become this.
How did this come to pass?
After the destruction of the World Stone, Malthael's mood darkened, and he left the heavens frequently. Then he disappeared completely. He must have developed a connection, no, an obsession with human souls.
Death does not devour the spirit. It sets it free. Malthael is lost in darkness. What do you hope to learn from studying that fragment of the Soul Stone?
The sliver is still connected to the Soul Stone. As the stone changes, the sliver will change too. Therefore, I can observe what Malthael is doing to the stone, and if we're lucky, even discover his plan.
Why have the Horadrim come back?
Tyrael rebuilt the Order to help him take the Soul Stone from heaven, and to protect mankind. After all, you can't be everywhere at once, no matter how powerful you are.
We stayed to fight, Robert and me, but he fell. And when they started to tear into him, I panicked. I ran.
Be not ashamed. You live to carry on his memory.
At long last, a hero comes to save us. That won't bring my wife back, though, will it?
My library isn't far from here. I was closing everything up for the day when I heard the fighting in the streets. I barred the doors and then squeezed through the back window to escape. But I'll have to come up with something more exciting when I write my official account, won't I? You've heard the legend of the Tomb of Rakus, haven't you? Its location has never been found. Most scholars think it's underneath Westmarch, but I suspect it's somewhere outside the city. Rakus was a clever man, after all.
Duncraig is just dead.
Why would the angels do this to us?
What are you saying?
I know who was responsible for this. It's the poor. They've summoned these monstrosities to take Westmarch for themselves.
I can't believe we're still alive. And it's all thanks to you. I thought we would die in that foul-smelling place.
Did you grab the jewelry at least?
Harold, those monsters were about to kill us.
Well, I would rather be dead than poor.
Well, the world's under attack and people are dying everywhere. It must be time for us to go on another adventure, right?
It is good to see you again, though it seems like we are only brought together in the worst of circumstances. But I suppose if times were better, we would never have met.
You ask who's to blame for this?
I keep hearing things. My mind must finally be going.
Is there anything on your mind, Hedrig?
Do you think Cardium is under attack as well?
I am sure of it.
At least they have the Iron Wolves. The Lord of Lies could not break them. And the Angel of Death will not either.
Did you know there were once two moons? Lyria is the one that is no more. I think it's time I told you the whole story of Zai and his master, the god of desire, Dirgist.
The truth and your words are usually far apart.
Dirgist's jewel has appeared again, and the time for secrets is over.
Then it is time for you to tell me if you are a god.
There was a great gem market here in Westmarch. I spend many a carefree day browsing the aisles. To think that I will never again see all those happy little stalls, those rows of jewels, and those gem cutters.
For a moment, I heard one of my sister's voices. I could not make out the words.
The spirits speak to me always. At times, their voices are clear. Other times, a maddening babble. Sometimes, I hear the voices of those that I have known and lost.
My sisters are gone now, and I am the last memory of a world long since forgotten.
To know why your sisters died, you must learn this, or you will always hear their voices.
Need to kill something? Thanks for taking a look. Wish I could go fight.
Help! You can't even hear me coming.
Someone came for me. After all this time.
My friend Hedrick heard your voice.
Bloody miracle! Sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I owe you both.
Come with me. It's safe up there now.
Remember that noise I heard? It was that lad you rescued.
I'm Bryson. I came here to see your friend.
And now he won't go away.
You saved his life. Perhaps he wishes to show you his gratitude.
I am. In fact, I'm going to repay Hedrick by helping him.
And I told you to stay away from my forge.
I grew up over by the docks. Not the good part of town, but it's what my parents could afford. They died when the plague swept through a few years ago, within hours of each other. Like they had to stay together. I used to hate them for leaving me, but now it's a relief they didn't have to see all this happen.
Do you know what the Death Maiden was trying to do in the cathedral?
She was creating an orb that turns the living into Malthael's death creatures. A single orb can transform hundreds of innocent people every hour, and my men report 2 more of them out in the city.
Soul crucibles. With 2 of them, Malthael has an endless supply of soldiers.
Not for long. The soul crucibles turn the bodies of the dead into the reapers. That is the truth, is it not?
Sadly, yes.
But the Death Maidens are angels?
Their story is as tragic as Malthael's. Once the vanguard of his wisdom angels, they followed him down the path to darkness.
Of my pleading, the Angiris Council has finally agreed to send me in search of Malthael. I will not fail in this, as my master's presence is sorely needed in the high heavens. Owing to Malthael's growing fascination with the humans, Tyrael has suggested I begin my search on Sanctuary.
Save my friends.
All know the reputation of the exorcists of Westmarch. Those spiritual warriors specialized in removing demonic possession. By custom, they arrive in darkness, clad in cloaks as black as the night that conjured them. They work in secret.
This is all Justinian's fault. Some king he is.
King Justinian must have fled the city by now. It's time for the people to rise up!
You must come together as one if you are to have any hope for survival.
This is our chance to get out from under the king's yoke!
That's treason, citizen. You best watch yourself.
The most troublesome bats in the caves outside Westmarch. My companions and I had sheltered there with the intent of organizing my many records, when the miserable creatures appeared and tore several of the scrolls to pieces. Truly, the world shall be a poorer place for this lost wisdom.
Doubt weighs heavy in your shoulders, but still your strikes are true. From where does this strength come?
I was a soldier in Westmarch before the Order took me. Fighting is in my blood.
Thanks for helping, but this isn't over. The king has failed us all. If you don't believe me, read this. His private journal.
How did you get this?
Well, let's just say it's from someone who cares about us common folk.
I'm so weary. Why did you have to die, brother? I was never meant to be king. The nobles threaten revolt to bend me to their will. They will abandon me if I don't keep the peasants in their place. Oh, my position is hopeless.
Malthael's disappearance, the Angirad's council appointed his most loyal servant, Urzael, to find him and bring him back to the high heavens. Urzael, accompanied by the sect of maidens who were Malthael's closest followers, set out to find their absent master. They never returned.
Go down easily. That was a worthy foe. Glorious.
Need more time.
What about you? What brought you to take on the responsibilities of the world?
It is what the spirits have asked of me. To follow their guidance is the greatest of honors.
Attacks are getting worse. They'll reach the survivors soon.
He needs more time. Not ready yet.
I've been here for days. These people can't last much longer.
You must guide them to the survivors' enclave. Quickly.
Our just reward!
This is not the work of the Reapers. More dead?
Death to the nobles!
What is happening?
Revolution! It's time for our oppressors to fall. The king is in the city, but we have a trap waiting for him.
Your city falls to ruins and you plot to overthrow your king? That is unwise.
What? You're not with us? Then die with our enemies!
Lord Winton, we are thrilled that you have located a surviving regiment of soldiers. With this new force, we can turn the tide and save our city. Your disagreements with the Crown are well known, but we are glad you can put them aside in this dangerous time. Long live Westmarch!
Some of my men are pinned down in the courtyard, fighting revenants. Please help me rescue them.
Needs more time.
Do you know why this is happening? It's madness!
Go with your men to the Survivors' Enclave at the Cathedral.
You destroyed the Coven. You, of all people, understand what I'm doing here. Our ill-gotten treasure is behind this door. We did despicable things to amass it. Desecrated tombs, robbed corpses. Things you would never do. I was going to destroy it, but you, the hand of righteousness, you can use it for good.
We should tread cautiously. I'm not sure any cultist can be trusted.
Need more time.
For glory! Just seeing these things walking the streets of Westmarch fills me with rage.
not let these feel me.
The phantasms are unlike any spirits I have seen on Sanctuary. They bear a resemblance to lesser demons, but the souls of demons are always reborn in the hells. I suspect the phantasms may be the remnants of some early Nephilim, those born more demon than angel.
Glorious challenge awaits.
The great pestilence in Westmarch killed both humans and beasts alike. The panicked survivors then threw the corpses of both into the plague tunnels. Now the Reaper's presence has revived many of those interred there, with the bones of beasts rising again as skeletal crawlers, driven to kill the living.
I need to go back.
This will aid me. Thank you. This will help. A good choice. Excellent. Just the thing. Ah, good.
Prepare for the worst, my brother always said. Do you prefer slashing or stabbing? Or shooting?
strike is true.
The repository of bones, commonly called the Plague Tunnels, were originally used to bury Westmarch's indigent. However, when the Great Pestilence struck, the city decided the tunnels would serve just as well for plague victims, lest Westmarch become overwhelmed by the ever-increasing piles of the dead.
Not ready yet.
My curse upon you!
Mighty adversary is before us.
Malthael will die, just as Diablo did. We fight for all that is good. We cannot lose.
Cormac, you never cease to amaze me.
My curse upon you! I strike at your heart.
Need more time.
Your evil undoes you.
this place.
No one enters my grounds uninvited. Die, peasants!
We need more time. Not ready yet. Strike is true.
You ain't here.
Find Malthael on Sanctuary, but I did find humans. Far too many of them. They murder and cheat one another while allowing their brothers to starve. If their true power is ever released, we are all doomed. They have a choice between good and evil, and they overwhelmingly choose evil.
I can't believe it's this bad.
That Death Maiden is controlling the Soul Crucible, but not for long.
There is no place for her in our world, so let us help her leave it.
Call the darkness down upon yourself now.
Thank you. I knew you would arrive in time to save me.
But how?
I am Miriam Jazia, a seer of the Vetchin people. I foresaw our meeting, but I did not see this horror. I have come to help you. There is one crucible left, and if you destroy that, the maidens will not be able to create more. There is no time to waste. We must be on our way now. Malthael, he's watching you.
was disgusted by humanity during my time on Sanctuary. When at last I found Malthael, I was not surprised to learn that he felt the same way. We will cleanse creation of the scourge that is humankind, and when we are finished, the tragic mistake of Anarius will be gone.
It would be wise for you to wait in the Survivors' Enclave. You are not safe out here.
Nonsense. You'll protect me. And after experiencing what those things do to people, let's just say, I need to see you destroy the final crucible with my own eyes if I am ever to sleep again.